Yes, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blatant Red TV. It's your boy Michael, whatever you want to call me. And this is the match reaction for yesterday's 2-2 draw with Aston Villa, man. You know what, people? Three things I'm gonna talk about today. Three things I just want to add. One, we should have won that game, 100%. Two, the only reason why we didn't win that game is because our other strikers didn't finish their dinner like Salah, i.e. Jota and Nunes. And in three, this is the silver lining out of all of this, people, that we've gained a point. You know, we gained a point. I understand, of course, we're going to be frustrated because we should have really walked away with all three, but we've gained a point. We didn't lose. It's just that we could just be frustrated with the fact that we didn't grab all three. But a point is better than no points, you know what I mean? That's how we have to look at it. We have to look at it like that. And the fourth thing you probably want to, I might want to add to that is that the performance was way better than what it was against Wolves. It was way better. But we just got let down by our strikers not finishing their food. Simple as. Simple as, people, man. Because if you look at the game from the start, we dominated the game, man. I mean, Aston Villa did have their moments. There was like, in the first, like, say, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe the first 20 minutes, like Liverpool, we created some chances earlier on in the game. And then, like, after 20 minutes, Aston Villa started to have their little moments in the game, you know what I mean? But it was us that took the lead, innit? Due to a gifted goal, or gifted pass from Andy, I don't know if his name's Andy Garcia, but his name's Garcia. Gifted a pass back to Jota. Jota then turned, ran on goal, squared it off to Salah. Salah finished his goal. You see, like, that's the difference. You see how Salah finished his chance, people? That is the difference between Jota and Nunes. Because after Salah scored his goal, all right, we went up the other end and we conceded a goal. And I know a lot of people feel that, like, you know, the defence was probably at fault for that. I don't believe the defence was at fault for that, because when the cross came in, Konate got his head to the ball. And then I think it fell to, there was a player, that's it. When Konate got his head to the ball, it fell to an Aston Villa player. If you look at that situation there, Robbo didn't get out quick enough to that man that headed the ball back in to our box. That then made Szoboszlai have to try and header it back out. Do you know what I mean? If Robbo got to that, because it was McGinn, that's it. McGinn was the one that headed it back in. If Robbo got out to McGinn, that header wouldn't have got in. And then another thing is, Alisson, these days, these keepers don't, it's like they don't understand that the 18-yard box, the 6-yard box, that's all your territory. Like, if you're in a position to come out and grab the ball, then come out and grab the ball. And I was looking, because obviously today, this is why I make my reactions the next day, because if I make a reaction the day when the match comes out, then it's like a reactionary. Yeah, it's reactionary that I'm giving you, in a sense, because I'm in my emotions and everything, innit? So I like to basically sleep on it. Then I wake up the next day and then I might have like a look at the highlights again, just so I can see certain things before I come on camera and start talking. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I did this morning, drinking the tea. And that's when I saw that situation that Robbo didn't get out to McGinn quick enough. If Robbo got out to McGinn quick enough, then that header would have got back in. And then I was looking to see if Alisson could have grabbed the ball before Szoboszlai then tried to header it, because you see it fell for Sobbo, and Sobbo tried to header it, but he didn't get enough power to it. Then it fell to Tielemans. Tielemans then volleyed it in. So I looked at that today, and Alisson, he couldn't have got to that, because I was thinking yesterday, could Alisson have got to that? Then when I looked at it today, he was attempting to go and get it. I think if Szoboszlai wasn't there, then Alisson would have grabbed that ball, and I don't think it would have fell for Tielemans for him to even get the shot on goal to make it 1-1. But anyway, we've gone 1-1 down. Well, so it's 1-1 now, we're leveled. And then we're still applying pressure. I think it's Liverpool still the dominant one. We're still the dominant team, basically, sorry. And then, like I said, it falls back to the strikers not finishing their dinner. Because not so long after they equalised, we go up the pitch, a ball over the top from Robbo. What a pass it was. Jota's through on goal now. You can see, I'm seeing the angle. I can see what he's trying to do. I'm sitting there saying, just bend it into that corner. Bro, the guy puts it wide, bro. Like, not even like just, you know, minimal, oh, he just skimmed the post or something. The guy put it near the corner, bruv. I can't believe that. And again, that's what I'm trying to say. If Salah was in that position, that would have been a goal. But again, with our strikers now, it's like these men don't want to finish their dinner. And if Jota finished that dinner now, then it's 2-1. It might have been a different situation. But then, next you know, they go up the other end of the pitch now. And then this is the joke thing about it, because of the fact that Aston Villa wasn't, they had their moments, they had their little chances, Rashford had these little moments, whatever. But we were still the dominant team. And then, again, we go up there, and this is what I'm saying now, I don't want to sit here and say, actually, you know what, I will say that for this one, for the second goal, because again, I watched this goal from the highlights this morning. Ollie Watkins gets the ball, he passes it out to Digne. No one tracked his one. Ollie Watkins ran into the box free, and Dignia, as that's how you pronounce his name, put the ball on a plate. And there was like about probably 5 Liverpool man in the box that no one didn't clock Ollie Watkins' run. They was all watching the ball, getting crossed in. Why are you not all watching the ball? Like, look around you, see who's making that run. Because if one of them man, I think the closest man to Ollie Watkins was Curtis Jones, but Curtis Jones had his back turned. Curtis Jones didn't even see Ollie Watkins at the back of him. But that's just the frustration there. That I could say was a defensive mistake, because no one tracked his run. You know what I'm trying to say? No one tracked Ollie Watkins' run. So they go in 2-1 at half-time. It's nervy times now, people. You get me? It's nervy times. Because remember, I come on camera yesterday when it was 4 hours to go, and I've been screaming that I was nervous. So when that goal went in, it just made me feel like, bro, is this going to be a day where we drop points, man? Is this going to be a day? Second half, we come out still the better team. We come out applying stuff. We come out, you know, putting pressure on Aston Villa's goal. Jota has a moment where, you know, he gets the ball, takes a shot, and it comes off the crossbar. And then, I think not too long after that, we got up the other end and we obviously equalised with Trent. It may have took a deflection, obviously, to go in, but a goal's a goal, brother. We needed that goal. You get me? You can see that goal gave man that belief, because after that goal went in, all right, Slot probably made a mistake in substituting Jota and Trent, to be honest, for Bradley. Obviously, Bradley came on and obviously provided, well, could have provided, well, he did actually. He played the ball through to Soberslide, that then laid the ball on the sixpence for Nunes, but we're going to get to that. But, you know, I see a lot of people kind of questioning why did Slot take off Jota and Trent when he should have kept them on, because at that particular moment, Trent didn't have the best game, I don't think. There was a moment in the game where Trent, he did piss me off. I think he lost the ball, tried to play a pass, lost the ball, and then there was no urgency from him to try and even get back into position. I've seen a lot of people like coming out and criticising the defence, like Konate and Virgil, and these times, them man had good games. Konate was everywhere. Did you see when Trent had that moment where he lost the ball in midfield and he didn't try and even get back in position? I'm trying to remember what player was out there, like. I think it might have been Gravenberch. And Gravenberch obviously was there, like, in the right back position, trying to size up. I think it was Rashford or one of those players that was on the left at the time. And Trent was just, I'm shouting at the ball. I'm shouting at the TV. Trent, ain't you gonna run into, what are you jogging for? Like, bro, Trent was just moving like he just wasn't interested in getting back to defend. And even to rectify that mistake he made by losing the ball in midfield. And that's the reason why I think Slot took him off, because he probably saw, like, what? This guy is like, where's the urgency? So I don't want to, I do feel like probably him taking off Jota was the bigger mistake than taking off Trent. Because Trent obviously was kind of like, other than the goal, he wasn't really saying much, man. And And it's just his attitude lately, man. I don't know, man. Sometimes he pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, man. Because he just doesn't want to defend. You can see it. The guy don't like defending no more. But then he makes the substitution, Slot does. Brings on Núñez and Bradley. Like I said, it was Bradley's pass that set through Szoboszlai. And even in that moment, I'm thinking, should Szoboszlai have gone for goal himself instead of squaring it to Núñez? But then the more I look at the angle, or look at the highlights today, should I say, Martinez came out and tried to close off the angle, but I thought Szoboszlai could have then probably, you know, placed the ball low and hard down to Martinez's left into that near post corner. But he played it through to Núñez. And my word, people, the guy skied it, bro. He skied it. An open goal. You know, like we defended Núñez. I have anyway. Like, I know me. I've defended this guy before I even started making YouTubes. I've been like a fan of this guy. And I want him to do well at Liverpool. But, bro, you can't be missing chances like that in a title race. When we need the points, bro. When we need the points, you have to finish your dinner, bro. You have to. Just like Jota should have finished his dinner, because you see, if Jota scored that goal and Núñez scored that goal, it's a different game. We probably would have won that game 4-2. But because them man, they didn't finish their dinner, this is what happens, people. You know, you drop points. Because that's what it is. It's drop points, regardless of how you look at it. It may be a point gain, like I said in the beginning. We should obviously, that's the silver lining. We should kind of be grateful for that. But at the same time, it's that we could have come away from the game with more. If certain man just did more. You know what I mean? But that was shocking, man. Shocking. You have to finish those chances there, bro. He has to. And then he had another moment where he was through on goal again, where I think he stole the ball off of one of the Aston Villa players. But yes, he knocked the ball a bit too hard in front. But still, man, when you look back at the camera angle, it's like, you can see he tried to dink it over Martinez's leg, but he didn't even dink it. It's like he just kicked it against Martinez's leg, and then he fell over. And even after that first miss, Núñez just didn't have no confidence after that. His confidence was gone, people, like gone. And then Slot come out afterwards in the post-match press conference and said, you know, like, yeah, he's in there, like probably feeling, well, he's in the changing room feeling down, innit, because, bro, he should have scored that, man. He should have scored that. Like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse, man. But, like I said, people, the silver lining is that we didn't lose and we gained a point. And we was on 7 points, we're now on 8. It's still, listen, we're not bottled. Like, the title race ain't bottled. We're not bottlers. The title race is fully much still on. And I do believe that we're going to win the league. You know what I mean? But it's just, we've had a few draws lately. And the draws are the ones that kill, are the results that kill you. Because on paper, yeah, you know, you got a point. But it still, like, leaves the door open for Arsenal. Because they play first on Saturday. And then we've got that massive game now on the weekend against Manchester City. But if we play like how we played against Villa, against City, it'll probably be a more open game. You know what I mean? Because City don't really play in a way where they sit back and try to soak up pressure and all of that. You know what I'm trying to say? So it should be an exciting open game. And especially if we play like how we played against Villa, I can see us getting a result at the Etihad. I can see us getting a result, man. So like I said, people, man, we could be frustrated. Of course, you're entitled to be frustrated. But don't be frustrated with the defenders. Maybe for the second goal, yes, because no one didn't track Ollie Watkins' run. And to be honest, if we lose or we drop points, it's on the whole team. It's not just on one man, innit? Like, everyone has to hold accountability, innit? So, but that draw. Well, sorry, basically, like I was saying, our strikers not finishing their dinner is the reason why we didn't come away from Villa Park with all 3 points. But a point gained is better than no points. Do you know what I mean? So we just have to just go all out now for Manchester City. That's all I'ma say, to be honest. That's all I'ma say. We gotta go all out now for Manchester City. But yeah, people, man, it's Thursday. That was the match reaction. If you made it this far, like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, man, I'll be back on the screens Saturday for the preview for what is a massive game now at the Etihad against Manchester City on Sunday. But until next time, people, have a blessed day. It's almost Friday. And yeah, man. Hopefully Sunday evening, we're feeling a bit more cheerful with 3 points. But yeah, people, man, I'm out. It's your boy. Peace.